cup of sugar in here. I'm going to pour in about 2 tablespoons of water. Mix it up. This is a pastry brush with water. Just clean the sides up. Okay, at this point, don't stir it anymore. You can, however, shake the pan. And we'll boil it for about 2 minutes, wiping the sides as we go. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. Starting to change color. I'm going to lower the heat at this point so it doesn't burn quickly on you. Okay, there's going to be a little carryover cooking. To monitor your color. So before you start the sugar, you want to make sure you have all your ramekins all ready to go. There we go. We're starting to change color. I'm going to take it off the heat at this point. It'll continue to cook with the heat from the pan. There you go. That's a good color right there. So we're going to pour it in evenly among the 6 ramekins. Here's a 7th. Be careful, it's very, 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 very hot. Now you want to go in and swirl to coat the bottoms of the ramekins. Pour a little bit more. Okay. And here you have our pans ready for the custard filling to be poured into it. Okay, now for the custard part. In this pan I have 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. There you go. My recipe called for 1 cup of the condensed milk, and this can is 14 ounces, which is a little more than 1 cup. But I threw in the whole cup, and instead of putting in 2 cups of milk, I put in a little bit less. Just because I didn't want the leftover of the condensed milk. What am I going to do with 1/4 cup of condensed milk? Okay, and here is a vanilla bean. It's only half of a vanilla bean, Tunisian vanilla bean. And here are all the goodies inside here. You want to gently scrape it, and there are the vanilla morsels. Just want to scrape that in. Make sure you gather up all of them. And I'm just going to throw it right in the pot and put it on the heat. Bring it, there you go, and I'm going to put it on the stove, bring it to a gentle simmer, and let it steep for about 15 minutes so the flavor gets nice and rich. Okay, I have 4 eggs here, my cream is ready, my milk, custard base with the vanilla beans. Okay, so this is the easy part. Break up your egg. want to what's called temper in the hot liquid to the eggs. If we pour the hot liquids all at once into the eggs without mixing it, it'll curdle the egg. So we want to avoid doing that. So the first few streams are going to be very, very easy and light, little by little, while incorporating. When you get about to this much, you can just go ahead and pour it all in. Okay, now to strain or not to strain is a personal preference. A lot of recipes call for straining to get a real smooth texture, but I really don't think it's necessary. And also I don't want to lose all my little vanilla beans. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this base as is. And here are my shells ready with the caramel on the bottom. We're making a vanilla blueberry creme caramel, so I'm going to throw in some blueberries first. And we're going to cook this in a water bath. That's why this is in a roasting pan, so we can add some hot water to it later after it's all filled in. Okay, that looks about even. Okay, and then I'm going to pour in the custard. When you whisk, you don't want to whisk too much air into it unless you want a very fluffy, light custard. Okay, I have a little extra, so I'm going to make a little more. We'll just top it in here. And make a plain custard. Throw some blueberries in here. Okay, this is just hot tap water. You could boil the water if you would like, but it's not essential. And I'm going to pour the rest of the water in when I get to the oven. I'm going to pour it until the water level reaches the rim of the ramekins here, okay? And then we're going to pop it in the oven and bake at 350 degrees until they're done. Okay, they'll be set and a little bit wobbly just in the center. Okay, they're out of the oven. I need to make a correction. It went into a 300 degree oven and it was in there about 20 minutes. As you can see, it's still a little wobbly in the center. And because of the hot water, I find the easiest thing to pick this up with is a tongue. Okay, and we have to chill it, and this will be ready for our dessert with our dinner tomorrow night.